this week I've noticed that we've been obsessed with my husband watching Dexter. Like obsessed. Dexter is a TV show that I think the younger generation might not even be aware of. It's a show that came out 15 to 16 years ago, long time ago. Yet, I love it. I love it. It's so comfortable to watch because we already know it's really good. There is no thinking to do. You just can press play and watch it and enjoy a really good show. And so I was like thinking about it, like why are we so drawn into things that are familiar? And I think that it goes a long way with the decision fatigue that we're seeing more and more on the internet. Like honestly, and decision fatigue is not something new that I'm talking about. It's something that is being really researched these past years. Everyone, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about it finally on the internet, online. There are researchers, scientists who's trying to take it away over, even like articles that you can read about it on the guards and everything. It's a real thing because when you're trying to choose a movie, let's go back to that simple example that I gave. Like when you're trying to choose a movie and you're already tired of all of the decisions that you had to take during the week or the day, you come home and now you need to take another decision about what movies to watch. And just on one platform like Netflix, it can take 2 hours. Now let's imagine if you times that with all of the other platforms that exist, where every time you go through it. So it does make sense that when you come home, you just want to watch one of those comfort movies that you already know about and that you know are really good because at least it helps you fight back that decision fatigue. And I found it such a interesting point because even when during movies, even movie night on Sundays, we watch movies in the 90s with Robin Williams. Robin Williams, the dude, the poor guy that I had a tear, I will be honest, who committed suicide, but he has this vibe of being very comfortable, like that comfort uncle. This was actually a title that I read about him long time ago on an article, and I think that this is true. And when I talk about comfort, it's even more interesting because when I talk about comfort, it crossed my mind that there is another thing that is actually a lot comfortable, which is called the comfort creator. So I think that is linked to decision fatigue. Bear with me because you can say like, why is she going so far? But it is true. There is something called comfort creator that I'm seeing more and more online. I'm seeing a few of them on the internet. And a few months ago, I read about it on an article. And the article was saying that people were so tired of being bombarded all the time by so many informations and by content and all of the noise that is coming out of it that they started to go in places that are a little bit more intimate. And not even that, I'm talking about comfort, but there's also other reasons because people are more aware that whatever you put on the internet can be taken against you. So, of course, they're trying to protect themselves a little bit more. But this is not the point that we're going to see today. The point that I'm trying to make is this comfort of feeling warm, like you're seeing a creator that makes you feel like in front of a nice fire with a blanket on top of you with a little tea and you're watching that YouTuber or whoever is it to talk to you and you find it so comfortable that you become addicted to that. And it's normal because internet brought us so many opportunities. Internet brought us so many amazing things. Yet the downside of it that it's too much. It's just too much. And I can tell that I'm the same. Myself, I started that content creator journey and I really wanted to try short form, long form, and everything. And when I was trying short form, there was some part of it that I thought was fun, yet it was too noisy. It was too much. I was getting stressed. I was hearing so many people telling me what to do, so many content everywhere that yes, I got exactly that. I got decision paralysis. I were just looking for creators that make me look more comfortable and not that make me look but make me feel more into comfort. And I think that this is exactly the same that happened to us to absolutely everything. Like me watching Dexter, or I have another friend, when I was talking to her, she just asked me, what type of music do you listen to? And I said, yeah, I have a playlist. I just put play and that's it. She said, me too. I listen to the same singer all the time. And it makes sense because she's comfortable in it. Like with all of those fatigues and noise and everything. I'm repeating myself, but just to really make my points with all of this, she was tired. Another friend, 35 years old, she still watches Friends all the time. And I know that she's not the only one. She still watches Friends every day. It's absolutely insane. But because it brings her this comfort, it makes her into that little blanket in front of the fire that I was talking about. So yeah, I'm getting this week. I noticed a lot about decision. I observe a lot about what is being comfortable, what means being into comfort, and what means decision fatigue. And what does it, how is it linked to my 1 year adult gap year that I'm taking right now in order to figure out what I want to do in life? I think this is very important to take into account, because when you're trying to change your life and doing life transitions, you're going to have so many opportunities, so many paths possible to take, that you're going to feel this exact decision fatigue that I've been talking to for the past 10 minutes, maybe. And it's important to, it's really important to process the thoughts about it, to write down all of the possibilities and try to narrow a little bit what you're trying to do, and not fall into that trap that I'm talking to, not fall as well into doing everything that is comfortable, because I think that when you're trying to do a life transition, coming out of the comfort is very important. So I really believe that these things that I observed this week are very linked in the future path that I'm trying to take. Anyway, see you next week with my Let's Chat. Let's Chat with Tara. Bye.